Ride through the city like Brennan Shaw. I'm on a mission to get it all. Ride through the city like Brennan Shaw. If you ain't thick, please don't get involved.
And now, Brandon Thick Boy Shaw.
We're live. We'll do it live. F it. We'll do it live. What's up, fam? Best part of my week. Live chat with you, brownies. Welcome to the Big Brown Breakdown Club. You guys still high off this UFC White House? I am. Couldn't wait to come in here. Could not wait to come in here. We got the questions on slow mode. I feel like we're starting to get the hang of it a little bit. So go ahead and fire away, dudes. Go and gals. There, I see you guys. Capone 5696. We are live. 209 Jiu-Jitsu. Let's get it. What's up, big dog? Let's get it. Captain UG2 Op. What's up, brother Brennan? What's up, man? Let's go, baby. Rafi Bikara. It's going fast, though. It's on slow mode?
Yeah, it's on slow mode.
All right. Gamma CR. What's up, girl? Slow fit. It's time. I know. Rafi, Sarah 9331, Justin Gaethje, right?
I don't want to hear that.
Crucial Cuts 001. What up from Salem, Oregon? Salem. Rafi, brother. I got it, big dog. I got you. I remember you. What's up, fam? How are you guys, man? Vicaro 91. What up, brother? That fucking White House card. Right? There's not a just in time for steak and suck. Yeah, dude. What's up, dudes? Slow fit 9735. Wellness check on Ilya Glazer. Oh, that's right. Nick does glaze Ilya. He was like, I think he texted the group, I'm sick to my stomach.
It hurts so bad.
Crucial Coots 001. What's your thoughts on that idiot Wes Watson's dumbass? He got arrested or something? I don't know what exactly is going on with him.
He's been like in and out of court. I know he
beat up a guy in a gym, and then I think
kid.
he hurt he hit his girl too.
Yeah.
D Hunt DT9HM. You think a Max rematch for Justin would go much different? I think it evolved a lot from the early career. He used to get caught while spamming leg kicks. Yeah, it's just, but I don't think that's in his future. Like I said yesterday on the show, if you care about Justin Gaethje, you've reached the pinnacle. We can't do better than this. So if you give a flying crap about Justin Gaethje, he should retire and then force the UFC's hand. If Conor wins, he fights that in December, and that's it. Gemma CR, hit the like button and get the stream in the algorithm. Yeah, thank you, girl.
We are hurting right now.
Swervey, nights like Sunday remind me why I love the sport so much. When the UFC tries, it's the best sport in the world. It isn't close. Couldn't agree more. Now, this is going to hurt, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a UFC Apex this Saturday. Horiguchi, yeah, and Cape. It's going to be tough to go from White House to that.
Let me look at that lineup.
But then you also got International Fight Week coming up. Abe Vlacio 794. Yo, Nick, we hurting right now. Our short king, dude, and he's super short.
Do you think that Ilya? How long do you think he's going to be out for now?
Forever.
No.
He might be done. No, 8 months at least.
Acting like Callan. The fuck?
That full Chris 247 fan question: should Gaethje rematch Max and Ilya fight McGregor? No, it's retire or McGregor at the end of the year. Crucial Cuts. I saw Nick in Eugene, Oregon with Brian.
Thank you, man.
BB Greg says, where Nick been? He's acting like Callan, meaning you don't show up.
I was in New York City doing filming my show and then doing a lot of stand-up.
That's right, during the biggest UFC week ever. That's okay. Slow Fit 9735. Hey, B, if you like that C4 Mango Fuego, you got to try the 3D Energy Spicy Mango. Much better. Also support another YouTuber. Thanks, brother. Juke 7668. Derek Lewis was drunk out there, right? No, it's time. It's time. The most knockouts in UFC history and has been knocked out the most times in UFC history. It's just time. He's older. Let's go, Max, yeah. Swerve says, if I asked Brandon 1 week ago to write a perfect outcome for the UFC White House, I don't even think he would have written a better script than what happened. I'm pretty sure I said on Rogan the best possible outcome happened. Justin Gaethje winning, the American winning, the underdog winning. It seemed impossible. I don't know anybody who picked him. I don't know anybody who picked him. Thomas Carino, 1170, love it. Just you and Chin, best show ever. And Nick. Swim Thugga, welcome to the Big Brown Club, big dog. Welcome, Brownies. Welcome them. Corey Polito, 4471, just fought in IBJJF Master, two blue belt absolute division on featherweight and got matched against a heavy. Break down my fight if I send it. Yeah, send it in, bud. Send it in, email it to us. Gemma CR. Could the guys come up with an intro to play before you start the live? It gets viewers a chance to get the stream pulled up without missing the first few minutes.
That's my fault. We did the intro, but it was in unlisted.
Chin fucked up.
I'll tell you while I did the unlisted, though, just so you guys know later. I can tell you on air if you want.
Nah, but we'll figure it out. CK, go. Baba, do your kids think the beating Ilya took was scary or badass? They fell asleep during the main event. It was like 11:30 midnight. Rafi says, do you think Justin broke both his orbitals? Just one, apparently.
What's the deal with? They said when you break an orbital, you're not supposed to blow your nose, and
yeah, because it puts all the pressure and blood in your eyes, so it closes your eyes even more.
Is that why?
Yeah. Yep. Swerve says, Brandon, does what happened Sunday change your thoughts about a potential Patty Ilya fight? Yes, I'd watch that fight now. And because Patty's big too, and I think Ilya's going to struggle with the real big 155ers. He's not a natural lightweight. I think that's what we learned on Sunday night. Abe Silo 794. Alex lost. Ilya lost. Conor probably will lose. Someone check on me in August for reals. Really, Conor with all that. Rafi, I don't think they would have let him fight that last round. Agree.
I like.
D Hunt, DT9HM, hot take. But I think Hokit smokes Poton. It'd be a very tough fight for him. Very tough fight. He would take him down. He's athletic. Very tough fight for him. I wonder if they do that next. Because if you're Poton, what do you do? Who do you want to see him fight at 205?
At 205?
I guess if like Whitaker came up, did some damage, Rackett, but there's no new blood there. So he's just going to stay at heavy? Who's he going to fight? Hokit's a terrible matchup for him. Galvin El Ocho, why is the UFC keeping guys like Tua and the Black Beast around? I don't see the fans behind them like they used to be, and I think if Patty beats BSD, the fight to make it Patty versus Ilya. Agree. With Tua and Black Beast, I think it's just the state of the heavyweight division. Oh, Caden Trujillo, 37-38. Oh, it's going fast, dudes. Swerve says, do you think there's a chance Poton calls it a career? What's left for there to prove? And what does Olberg win really do for his life? I agree. There's not much for him. And he signed, 10-fight deal? He has 9 fights left. Like, what's he do? Justin Slavic, 29.55. What up, B? Have you seen those 6 Stars and Stripes unis they're doing for the MLB teams playing on the 4th? Yes. My brother sent me the link last night. And I tried to order a Ohtani July 4th jersey, and it was sold out in my size. And now they're completely sold out. But I did get a shady link to a China one, and they're $20.
It's a good deal.
Get what you pay for. The only one they had left was Tucker, but anybody else not on the Tucker train? He's so expensive, and he's not very good. Had a home run last night, though. Caden Trujillo says, I put 100 on Justin and just cashed out. Smart man. Andrew Raya, 25-64. Do wrestlers have an easier time moving up weight classes as opposed to strikers like Ilya Alex, where the knockout power takes a little dip with their bigger boys? Yes, because wrestlers can always dictate the fight, and their technique's usually a little better. Yes, couldn't agree more. Crucial Cuts, 001. Am I going to send a dope intro with some sick recording scratch for the new BB show? Send it. Full send, bud. Ralphie says, I had Justin win the whole time. Everyone thought I was crazy. I know. In hindsight, you're like, yeah, it made a lot of sense, right? Patrick Martinez, 24-51. How long before Bo is ready to fight for a title? 5 fights away. Remember, he's not even ranked in the top 15 yet. He hasn't beat anybody in the top 15, so we got to chill a little bit. Swim Thuggo, what up, G? Been a fan since the very beginning. I remember I was breaking down with you when you were talking about your little boy having seizures back in the day. Our sons were almost the same age, I assume. Yeah. Yeah, man, I've had some tough times with the kiddos. Tough times. Gemma says, yeah, Chin. JK, not trying to get anyone in trouble. Chin just smiled. Swim Thug says, the same age. I'm a baseball dad, too, so happy to see how far you and your family have come, my brother. Thanks, man. Thanks. Just put in time, bud. Put in time. Thomas Carina, 1170. I agree. Ilya's ego as God is crushed. Going to be hard to come back from that. How's he going to respond? He was God's gift of fighting, and then you find out, oh, I'm not the chosen one. And you got that big nose.
It happens.
It happened. Everyone loses.
GSP's lost. Everybody but John Jones is
But
officially
GSP
lost.
never had that attitude or ego.
No.
That's the difference.
The only time
But you know who did? You know who did?
Who?
Rhonda.
Rhonda did?
And what'd she do?
Yeah, that's fair.
The closest thing to that big of an ego is Rhonda. What'd she do? Because they can't face it when like, oh, shit. What Ilya suffered on Sunday night, it's not fun. It's fun when you're winning and you're undefeated. This is the greatest sport ever. Dude, this is awesome. Then you have fucking 2 black eyes, a broken orbital, and your fucking nose is like that. It's not fun. That's when you find out if it's for you or not. He's going to find out.
I wonder how much of that is a show, though. You know what I mean? Because he was on a podcast recently before that saying if he lost, he's like, then the story is my comeback.
Hopefully. Listen, he's a fighter's fighter. He'll come back, I assume. 209 Jiu-Jitsu, better dad than me. I would have taped their eyes open so they wouldn't miss it. Dude, they were so tired because Basti had 2 baseball games, and he ran so much because kids can't catch, so he just runs it and tags kids himself. Had a double play, say less. Captain UG, 2-op, too small for lightweight. Correct. Slow fit, 97.35. Do you think Hokit would have had the same rise in hype with his fighting performance without the gimmick, or do you think the gimmick has played a factor in his rise? Gimmick has played a big factor. Unfortunately. Did you see Shane Gillis was like, I don't approve of what Hokit said. It's like, buddy, I've heard you do an entire 2-hour podcast making fun of Michelle Obama.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Weird.
Huh.
But, I get it.
I think at that event, though, it was a very classy event. So it was like, it felt awkward.
It was just the most on-called thing.
Yeah.
And he dropped the shtick for a little bit, and you're like, oh, there he is. This is awesome. And then he ended it with that.
Yeah. it was
People are
weird.
mad at Rogan. It's like, what do you want Rogan to do? He didn't know he was going to say that. Mm-hmm. But Rogan was laughing. What's he supposed to do? Was he going to fight him?
It also put Trump in a bad place, too, because he just put the chain around Trump's neck, and then he goes, Michelle is a man.
It was awkward. _Stona, the whole card was fantastic. We'll never beat that. It's the best it gets. And you can tell the amount of exhaustion and just work that went to with the UFC because Dan and them are just so over it. They're like, never doing it again. But they are going to do a fight for the troops night. I know that.
That's cool.
Yep, all troops. Back to that. Gemma CR, Poton versus Hokit would be bananas. Yeah, see, I don't mind that, Galvin. El Ocho says Poton versus Volkov. Yeah, that's a boring fight, though. But yeah. Captain Dash UG 2-op. I think Hokit would win against the champ. Has the takedowns to win. Agree. I could see him beating Cyril Gahn and Poton.
I'm going to move it, Brent, so it might pop, but still that was the one, right, Captain?
Yep.
Okay, let me move it.
You got Captain.
Is it further up?
It
should be around here.
Yeah, we're around there.
All right, okay, got it.
And then Dumbass is back, so
All right, I'll get it.
you see it? Dylan D23, after seeing how Gaethje beat Ilya, how do you think Khabib versus Ilya would have went? Not good, but it's not good. Khabib would have wrecked his world. Caden Trujillo, 37-38. Poton versus Olberg would be sick. The city kickboxing rivalry would go crazy. Yeah, Olberg's out for a while with that torn ACL, MCL, knee issue. But yeah, I guess that's really it. But what's it do for Poton? If you're Poton, you're going for GOAT status, and now you're just trying to get the light heavyweight belt. North Pole Racing just shows you how good John Jones is. Correct. John Jones dog blocked Cyril Gahn.
Dude,
Dog.
I rewatched that fight. I was like, he is
Bullied him.
He is the GOAT.
I
mean, I've always thought he was the GOAT, but
there's
like,
no argument.
But the way he folded him like laundry, and
Oh,
then
buddy.
just choked him out like an abusive father.
Easiest fight of his career, and he was out of shape. Had a
Yeah.
fucking, had a spare tire around his guy. It was like, oh, watch this.
John Jones is that guy.
He's so good. Swerve says, do you think a reason Islam has been doing so well is because he suffered his first KO loss so early on? Guys like Khamzat and Ilya being undefeated make them think they're invincible when they're not. Yeah, you learn a lot. You learn more about your losses than you do your wins all day. And especially how easy Ilya's been getting it done against legends and calling his shots. And then you think, you're God's gift of fighting. I get it. It happens to everybody. And then you find out you're not.
I just want to admit on the record, I've been fucking wrong a couple times lately. Khamzat, Potan, Ilya.
Yeah, but
And that's the thing about fighting.
It's tough.
You
That's
never
why
know.
fighting's great.
But I'm willing to admit I was wrong. And it hurt, but it was wrong.
Gavin El Ocho says Black Beast got tired walking to the octagon. Yeah, he was sweating like a crazy man. Ooh, see, I like this, and this is what I said. If you remember, if you listen to the Big Round Breakdown, probably 6 episodes ago, Swerve says, do you think they do Bo versus Izzy? Yep. That would be the move if Izzy's down, if he accepts it. Andrew Raya, 2564, follow-up. If Alex had wrestling like Khabib or Islam, we looking at 3-division champ instead of Cyril Cheater wearing the belt? Yeah, dude. Cyril Gane, he's either a nonstop cheater or he's just dumb. And I almost want to lean towards dumb because they even tell him in the back, hey, man, no illegal shots behind the head, no eye pokes. He's like, I got it.
Do you hear
Every fight, dude.
You heard Sean O'Malley say he even asked questions about the back of the head.
That's what I'm saying. Poton
Yeah.
was like, hey, make sure you don't hit me in the back of the head. They're like, we got you. I don't get it. And again, he knows the gig's up. Everyone's aware of his shady moves, but he just every single fight, he's doing something shady.
If you said to me okay, yeah, the way he strikes, he keeps his hand out to measure the distance. Okay, but 13 unanswered strikes to the back of the head.
I think he just freaks out and tries to get out of there and then starts doing whatever. He for less Angel. The UFC should sell Blu-ray plus digital release of the UFC Freedom 250 so he can own history. Can you make that happen? Talk to your boys. God, I don't know who I'd talk to make it happen, bud. Stevie G. Rodriguez, let's go. What up, big dog? Kobe is 100. If Conor beats Max, does he fight Justin? I think so. But here's the question: at what weight? At what weight?
I have a question for you. Is this a possible world where Conor ends up beating Max,
That's a big if.
let's just say, and then he ends up fighting Justin for the title?
Yes. Oh yeah. If he beats Max, he'll fight Justin for the title 1,000% in December, guaranteed.
If he lost, would they give him Ilya?
Now we're cooking.
That's
too.
a cool fight.
That's a cool fight.
That's a real cool
but
fight.
Ilya's out for a hot second.
Yeah. They said it's a small fracture though on the orbital.
Still, man.
Is it that long of a recovery from that? Yeah.
Yeah. The Stoner says, Chin question, we need an update on the tats, bro. Been watching since King and the Sting when he was fast talking a bit. We get glimpses, but shit, daddy, you getting inky? You got new tats? Chin's whole legs are done.
Yeah, my right leg's done. But if you guys know any good tattoo artists in Austin, Texas, please let me know. I want more.
Rafi says, do you think Justin beating Ilya is bigger than Matt Serra being GSP? Yeah, because Matt Serra being GSP was I hate to say luck, but it was a fluke. He caught him. He overlooked him. Justin he didn't catch Ilya. He beat the brakes off of him, except for one round. Beat the shit out of him. We made him quit.
Once that uppercut landed and Ilya's eyes shut, I went, ooh, this is going to be a tough night.
Swim Thugger says, all the Gane fight made me think was, how good is John Jones? Crazy did that to the guy who made Francis wrestle. Yeah, I know.
Dude, heavyweight division is literally just all striking right now. That's why I think Hokit could really make a huge difference. Hokit really could out-wrestle everybody.
Well, remember, you got Gable Stevenson coming.
That's going to be it. That could be what changes the division. I forgot about that.
Big problem.
For some reason, I thought he was fighting at the White House. I don't know why I thought that.
International fight week.
Yeah.
Big problem. But Hokit's striking's a lot better than his, and he's faster, but I don't hit, his two-time All-American wrestling from Fresno State. I'm not going to say much when it comes to Olympian. What else you got? You can go up, Jen.
All right, just remember the Mark Crucial cuts.
Yeah, you see the purple
Yeah.
too?
Oh shit, there it goes.
Oh, fuck.
There we are.
All right.
Wait, that's the wrong one. Yeah, right there.
Oh, this guy's defending Shano. Yeah, I just saw the headline. This guy, Gemma, says, no, Shane knew TMZ was trying to get him to say something spicy. He even said, you guys are talking to me 2 beers in? Yeah. Love Shano. This is, let's see. Abe Villacio 794 says, this is Ilya's Nate Diaz fight. Connor seemed unbeatable before he lost to Nate in that first fight. Yeah, true. They should have done that at 55. Nate's big 170, you know. Swerve, Gone versus Tom rematch is such an instant fight now. Who you got in that one? I'm not sold on Gone. I still think Tom beats him. I think Tom beats him. The Milkman 42, Shaw, why does AJ Ferrari, the NCAA wrestler, look like he could be a third Shaw brother? Someone bring up AJ Ferrari.
You don't know AJ Ferrari?
What a great name.
Dude,
We look like each other?
he's a badass. Yeah, he could be if you told me he was your younger brother, I'd go, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Oh, from Nebraska. I've seen him. He has the mullet. Yeah, that guy's badass.
And he's jacked and he's awesome.
Yeah, he's
I like
good.
him a lot. He's another Ilya mentality type of guy.
He's a little stud, huh? This guy says, BB Greg's 3380 says, I thought Ilya's response was good, minus saying that the can't see stuff. I mean, you can't see. Close both eyes. At least he's honest. Slowfit 9735. Have you ever seen that situation before where Ilya told his corner he couldn't see? His corner said he couldn't see. The doctor shook his head and told Goddard he couldn't see, yet Goddard let him go. Yeah. I think there's also, like, his brother was saying something else in this translation. English isn't their first language, so I think there was a bunch of confusion, and that wasn't your regular Washington D.C. commission, so the whole thing was a shit show. D Hunt DT9HM, excited to see Huffy moving forward. He reminds me so much of Prime Connor. Could be a real problem if his takedown defense has improved enough. Agree. Yeah, he looked damn good. Crucial Cuts 001 says Shane Gillis looks like the male version of Sam Smith. What happened to Sam Smith? Mary did that like weird like Satan ritual thing on like primetime TV and then just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He got really gay and big during that whole like Me Too, trans stuff. Everyone's like, yeah, Sam Smith. And then that's not in anymore. America went, whoa, this is getting crazy because they're going after kids. And then Sam Smith was like, that's my time. It's weird.
Did you say he got gay during? Pretty sure he was gay the whole time.
Nah, I don't know, man. He wasn't as gay. Drew Casablanca, best UFC main event ever. Sup, Big B from Palm Springs. I love Palm Springs. Best main event ever. I couldn't agree more. Dr. Dark Hayoka. I went 5 for 7 with my picks. Just was off on Zahibi and Alex. Fair point, bud. Damn, you picked Justin? Zahibi, I thought it'd be a tougher fight for Sean, but I thought Sean was going to win that. Caden Trujillo, 3738. Do you think that the Alex Gone fight had a little bit to do with age? Poton is 38, put on a lot of weight in a short amount of time. Younger Alex may have done better. I just think it's too big. It's too big of a weight jump. He put, as Rogan said, he put all the weight in his ass. And Gone's like a nightmare for him. Great striker, athletic, good on his feet. It's just a nightmare for him. It's too big. It's all good. Slowfit 9735. Did Nick watch the event? What were his thoughts besides his idol losing?
I love the fights. My only problem was I feel like it added way too much extra time watching them come out from so far deep into
I loved it.
It was cool at the beginning.
And the
but
live band.
towards the end, I was just like, okay, I just want to watch the fights so
Fair.
badly.
Stay weird, MJ. Do you think they handled the doctor situation right during the Ilya fight? No, but if Ilya would have came out and got his rest and then knocks Justin out, now we have a problem. Now that that puts a shadow over the entire card. Thank God that didn't
That's
happen.
the Tim Kennedy situation.
Stoolgate.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Scarino, 1885. I think Shane Gillis didn't want to say anything about it, and I can tell he was just trying to stay out of the controversy, and he was probably lying. Oh, she's probably joking. I just read some stupid headline. Shane can do no wrong in my book. I love Shane. Here we go. T. Trent XC1 EP. Brendan, you said regardless of Poton or Gon winning, neither of them would be the true champion. Correct. Because they didn't beat the real champion, Tom, but Tom never beat the champ either. Yeah, but Tom is your legit unified champion. It's like
That's an interesting take.
It is, but nobody's a champ until they beat Tom. That's just dim the rules.
Sure.
Dim the rules.
Yeah.
And you're going to say Gon's more of a champ because he beat a 205er who's never competed at heavyweight before for an interim belt? And then must I remind you, the only reason he's there is because he poked Tom in the eyes and didn't win the fight. Must I remind you, he basically lost to Volkov before that in a split decision. Most people, including Dana White, thought he lost. That's your champ? Not mine. And he's French.
I have been reminded.
And he's French. Kobe's 100. How many ex-NFL guys are out there like Hokit that can come and take over? A good amount. Good amount. People don't realize the level of athlete that is out there. Even those guys on the practice squad and, you know. Stevie_G_Rodriguez. Patty versus Ilya when he heals up. Good matchup now. Yeah, I love it. I love that. But again, Patty has to get it done in International Fight Week.
Yeah. But, you know, that's actually another.
Like, has to beat BSD. Because you lose to him, you lost 2 in a row. Ilias, don't get it twisted, Ilias still regarded pretty high. He's going to be like number 1, number 2.
That's a hard fight for Ilya now, too, because now looking at him fighting super durable fighters, that's tough. Because Patty's super durable.
And Patty's bigger than Justin.
Mm-hmm.
So a bigger guy could pose some issues. Drew Casablanca says, during the post-fight press conference, not one media person gave Hokit a question about the fight. Do you think before they told him, hey, no talking, you fucked up, no questions for you? Yeah. I think the media was probably like, hey, let's not get Hokit riled up here. We don't need any more headlines. He's already kind of ruined things for us. Thomas Carino, 1170. In all seriousness, Strickland beats Hokit. Think about it. No, Hokit's too big for him, man. Again, you got to. There's weight class for a reason. Hokit's just too big, and he's quick for a big guy. Because think about it, how would Strickland hurt him? Off his jab and moving and teep kicking. He's gonna outpoint Hokit and not get taken down. And Hokit's big too. And then Hokit's 1-2. He can eat that jab and land that big overhand right. It'd be a problem.
I think that the toughest part would be seeing if he could out wrestle Sean better than Hamzat couldn't. You know what I mean?
He's big, dude. Big. And Austin 07. Max and Topira rematch? Nope. Don't want to see it. Michael Sakaro, 1885. I think the heavyweight fight put everything in perspective when we know who's a real GOAT is. Yeah. The real winner Sunday night was John. It just let you go, oh, that's right. He's so good. Michael Street, 644. I've heard you say in the past that Justin doesn't have knockout power. Don't you think he has knockout power but doesn't necessarily land them on a knockout spot? He breaks people's faces apart. I think he hits hard. There's a difference between having heavy-handed and having knockout power, if that makes sense. Because he lit Ilya up, man, but he never knocked him out, you know? I think he has heavy hands, like thuds, instead of that quick, powerful knockout power. Dylan D23 says, my all-time dream match would have been John Jones versus Kane. How do you think that one plays out, both in their prime? I'll take Kane. In his prime, Kane. Great cardio, good on the feet, great wrestling. I think he beats John. SWAT 360. Aspinall beats Gon in Paris all day. Dana will be pissed. Yeah, it's going to be weird. I wonder if they're going to give it to Aspinall because his issues with Eddie Hearn. That's where it gets weird. Michael Street 644. Don't you think if he retires now, it's an absolute UFC Cinderella story? Yeah, best retirement ever. There's nowhere to go for Justin. The bag's out there. It'd be a big fight. It's a favorable matchup for you. But outside that, anybody who's Justin's friend, you don't want to see him fight again, unless it's Conor for big money. Drew Casablanca says, remember Ilya when Ilya called out Terrence Crawford and Ryan Garcia in a boxing match? Justin tore him up with stiff jabs and basic 1-2s after Freedom 250. How's that call out holding up now? Again, same thing, Ronda. She can beat Floyd Mayweather. She can beat Mike Tyson. But they absorb all this, and they think they actually can. Bilal Muhammad, I can beat Canelo. No, they can't. None of these guys can. No, they can't. But, you know, you have to have some delusional to get to that level. Slowfit 9735. Regarding Gun's illegal antics, isn't it more on the refs? If they don't penalize him when he has no repercussions or consequences, he's going to continue his antics. He never gets warnings or nothing. And I know every opponent he has warns the ref, like, hey, be careful, man. This guy's dirty. So I'm with you. Stay weird, MJ. How many hours a week do you think elite fighters are training? Breaking it up between 6 to 8 hours every day. Breaking it up, though. Not all in one, but breaking it up. 2 or 3 different sessions. Andrew Raya, 2564. What percentage of prime Conor would need to show up in July to beat Max? 85%. Thomas Carino, 1170. What happened with you and Joe Fire? Who's Joe Fire?
I don't know.
Jesse on Fire? Nothing. Jesse's my boy. I just talked to him yesterday.
Yeah.
He's just busy. He does a lot of political takes, and then he'll jump into the big UFC stuff. All I do is UFC stuff. So he's shooting his content. I'm shooting mine. I love Jesse. Jesse's the man. I talk to him all the time. He helps me out all the time. He's the man.
He just jumped up on his own. Do you remember who that was? Scroll up, I think, maybe.
Nope. See Thomas Scurrian. It's the third one from the bottom. So I'm on the second to last one there. The after show, but later. What up, man? He DM'd me too. What up, after show, but later. Ilya should say fuck it and bust a Ronda, go WWE and fight Rey Mysterio. Yeah.
God damn it.
Caden, nope.
Sorry.
Caden Trujillo, 3738. Did you see the bullshit circulating about Justin's glove? A whole bunch of cap, I assume you say there, like the kids say. No, and I won't entertain it. Trust me, they're all over those gloves. There's not much you can do with them.
It's true.
That's how bad he beat Ilya's ass, is that Ilya stands are like, these gloves were fixed. You're like, okay.
I'm watching all those videos.
At the _ cleaner 9296. Welcome, Big Brown Club, Big Dog. Welcome. Everyone say what's up to the cleaner 9296. John Abita, does Chandler have to keep fighting to make up for the lost money waiting for Conor? He just needs to stop, man. Kobe's 100. We need Brendan Schaub Army merch. God, I have a tough time making that. I can't wear a shirt that says Brendan Schaub Army on it. The cleaner 9296. Just to go back on the John Jones point. Are we forgetting how bad his hands looked against Stipe? Yeah, older. Yeah, I agree, older. But again, he still got it done. And with the spare tire, not even really being a heavyweight, he still got it done. Old as fuck, arthritis in his hip, still beat the shit out of these boys. Mm-hmm. And he was never in trouble either with Stipe. Never in trouble with Cyril Gane, ever. Geo Frost 5189. Brendan, with best boxers in the UFC all losing their last matches, JDM, Ilya, Max, Conor, who's the best all-around pure boxer in the UFC now? Shit. I mean, those guys are still the best boxers. They just, like, Ilya, to me, is still the best boxer. He just had a horrible game plan, and his ego got in the way. No feints, just walking forward, eating shots from a much bigger guy. It's just terrible. JDM can box his ass off. Max Holloway can box his ass off. Conor can fucking strike with the best of them. Those guys are still the best. Some of those guys are older. Some of those guys had bad game plans. Some of those guys are fighting grapplers. So they're still the best. Trevor Lube, what was with the weird walkout with Tyson Fury? I feel like the commentator should have set it up. And then there was some weird confusion of the announcement. The whole thing was a shit show. But the event was so good, I forgot about it right when it ended.
I think he's getting a fight for Zuffa boxing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That was supposed to be the announcement. Caden Trio, 3738. I don't think we've seen Nick since the Belil fight, Bilal fight. How did he feel? Also, imagine what Islam would have done to Ilya at 170. I was blinded and thought he could do at 170. Dude, you know what Islam would do to Ilya Taporia?
Yeah.
It doesn't get out of the first round, fam. And I love Ilya. Islam would break him. Islam's a big dude too.
My whole take on this, I don't think that Ilya should be fighting at 170. I think 150, like, there's no business. 155
you'll never see him at 170.
He needs to be back at featherweight.
Yes. He's best at 145, even though he says the 145 cut's too tough for him. So he's
I
in a
think
tough
he needs
spot.
to be he could be a featherweight GOAT.
Yeah. Jeff Cole, 45-76. Could Hokit fight Gane until Aspinall is ready to come back? Apparently, Aspinall said he's down to fight in August in Paris. He was like, I'm down. Sign me up. But again, he's fighting more than just Gane there. He has Eddie Hearn, so he's fighting Dana, which never works out. The after show, but later says, so you don't lose money. Chin should sign up for an Amazon merch account. It's basically print on demand, and Amazon handles everything. You don't make much money, but you get merch out there. Interesting. Ty Harris 2000. Do you think Herb Dean should have stopped Gane after the shots to the back of the head and give Alex time to recover, or was it already sinking ship? Yeah, that's where I don't have. Listen, Gane's a cheater in French, but the thing about Gane is the back of the head strikes. He was already on the way out. Like, he was getting so messed up. So that I would have been okay with them stopping it earlier. So that's why you're like, back of the head ain't good, and that's what Gane does. But he was getting worked. Michael Street 644. This upset and beatdown remind me of Tyson losing his first fight. I think the odds were about the same. The Buster Douglas fight, yeah, but it's similar to Justin. Like, Buster Douglas was a bad man with Jam and just had discipline issues. Justin doesn't. Slowfit 9735. What do you do if you're Sugar? Wait for the winner, Merab, Peter Yan. What if Merab wins? Can we have a third fight between them? Yeah, I think you wait. If Merab wins, it kind of fucks Sugar. But what else are you going to do? What else are you going to do? You're waiting no matter what, because what are you going to fight? The winner of Corey Sandhagen's next fight? You know, so might as well wait for the title. Yeah, Stevie G. Rodriguez. Yeah, what's Sugar do now? Wait for the title or fight Corey? Wait for the title. It's so tough to get a title shot, and Corey's a tough fight. Fighty Sense, help me understand people with power like Gaethje and Dustin, where it seems to be heavy and fuck people's face up, but it isn't one-shot knockout versus someone like a KO artist where you either go out or don't. It's kind of that snap. It's like that boom, you know, instead of like a thud, like a boom. It's kind of like a whop, you know. It's a speed thing that turns the head instead of just the boom, like the thuds. It's more of a snap. If that makes sense. Stevie G. Rodriguez, and to be honest, this live thing is so sick. Being able to talk to you and the other fans is fresh. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it is. Well, again, way better than I thought. This is awesome. It's my favorite thing to do. I look forward to Tuesdays now. I love it. And Fridays. Dice Game Network. Anyone else feel like Ilya deserved this for the lack of respect? Is not only Justin, but the walkout? Yeah. I was like, oh, he's a little too cool for school. And then I love the meme where he's like this in the octagon, his hair's all styled, and he's all, and they show him 3 rounds later, and his face all busted up. Yeah, listen, this game's gonna humble you. I don't care who you are. And Ilya got humbled like a motherfucker. But also the other thing is Ilya, remember, he's had a year off, went through a nasty divorce. You know, so what toll did that take on him? Who knows? Maybe he really loved her. Maybe she cheated on him. Like, who knows? Money, who knows? That takes a toll on a dude. His personal life, who knows what's going on there? We do not know. That could fuck a dude up. That would make sense why he had the worst game plan I've ever seen.
We have learned some people, when they come back too fast. Remember when Volk came back after his knockout, was ready to just, then he just speaking of Ilya, got knocked out by Ilya.
Yep. You
can't come back too fast.
Yep. Where are we at here? Here we go. Juke 7668. Breaking news: Jake Paul versus Derek Lewis in MMA. Just kidding. But you can say you can't see it happening. Oh yeah, Jake's just waiting. But Jake too. Like, again, this fight game's fun when you're winning. When you're doing your thing, you're winning. You're not getting injured. It's a blast. All the attention's on you. You're training hard. You're ripped. You're in shape. You're ready to go. You're getting money. Getting endorsements. and then you get your jaw broken in several different places fighting Anthony Joshua, and that surge you had, you got infected. Still want to do this? And you got money in the bank. Still want to do this? Slowfit 9735. Chin question. When's the next song with Brows dropping? Me and You is one of my favorites of all time.
Thank you very much. That song means a lot to us.
What'd you say?
I said, thank you very much. That song means a lot to us. It's one of our favorite songs.
Yeah, so when's the next one? Is what he's asking, Big Dog. She's like, the thing is about writing that song.
The thing, yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Did you text me to this place?
When's the next one?
No, I don't know. I'll announce it on my Instagram.
That means you don't have a plan.
Yeah.
Jeff Cole, 45-76. Where would you rank Justin's win over Ilya as an upset in UFC history? I have it number 2. I have it number 1. The stakes, the magnitude of the card, his age, Ilya Topuria being undefeated, and the way he beat him. It wasn't like a fluke first-round knockout. He's better than him. Beat him. Massive underdog. Diego 4050. I'm a new MMA fan, so watching Ilya wincing in pain was so weird. I know that's the fight game, but to see a man who becomes confident break like that is crazy. Him grabbing at his broken eye was scary. New to the fight game. I'm always interested in new fight fans. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough to watch, right? It's tough to watch. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, get that guy out of there. Slowfit 9735. Did Justin win solidify Trevor Whitman as the GOAT trainer coach? There's not one. I never agree with one because each coach is tailored to their fighter. So Whitman's always been top 5. You got so many different personalities, different coaches. So I never pick one. Faraz obviously is up there. Greg Jackson. You got the boys. Javier Mendez, Mark Henry. There's so many guys. So there's not one, but Trevor's always been top 5. Stay Weird MJ says, do you think Sugar can beat Peter Yan? Yan looks way better than he did last time they fought. Yeah, I think Sugar can do it. That's the fight I want to see. I don't want to see him and Merab again. Jonathan Price, 00. Let's talk about Michael Chandler. No knock on him, but I think it's time to retire. I don't think he landed a single strike on Huffy. He landed 3. Yeah, it's time.
Was that all the significant strikes? 3?
3. Jesus. It's freaking time. Rafi says, I truly feel like uprooting his whole camp to Miami had a toll on him. Oh, with Ilya? Could have been good. Again, who knows what's going on with his personal issue. Juke7668 says, Jake wins that fight against Derek Lewis? Maybe. Derek doesn't seem like he wants to be in there. Dice Game Network. Do we like the call from Ilya's corner, or do we think he should have gone out on his shield? I like throwing the towel for the record. I like throwing in the towel. First time losing, and you're also talking about like lifelong damage if he kept fighting with his eyes and broken orbital. I actually like it, and it wasn't going his way, so I'm not mad at it. That's why it's good you have your brother in your corner. Thomas Carina 1170. Ilya will never ever be the same. Got Justin's face tattooed on him. I think that's a myth. I heard that too.
Yeah.
He should have gotten his first tattooed on his face. Pre-win dinners, first round guaranteed knockout. He will never be right. Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna be the same. No. But he's still so good. He's going to win a lot of fights, but he'll never be the same. No. Ty Harris 2000. Do you think Ilya's ex-wife was watching? 1,000%. And the biggest Justin Gaethje fan. 915_AM. Yo, B, you actually look both happier and healthy. No bloat. I know. What's the secret, my dude? Also, been loving these live chats. And you interacting directly with his fans. Keep the great content. Thanks, brother. I love doing them. As far as happier, yeah, since I got to Texas, there's way less stress. I cut out all the bullshit in my life, and I'm completely sober from everything. If you count nicotine, I guess I'm California sober. All I do is nicotine, and I just work out and focus on my kids, and I do this, man. So my life's way less complicated. No bloat. A lot of that was due to alcohol consumption. Alcohol will mess you. It's poison. So I did have a alcohol-free beer last night. It was ice cold, and I was doing football practice with Tiger and Bosty. So I was out there for like an hour, and it was so hot. And my father-in-law was like, "You down for a beer?" I'm like, "Sober, man." And he goes, "No, alcohol-free." I'm like, even then, I'm like, I don't want my kids to see me drink at all. And Tiger was like, "Dad, you gonna drink?" I'm like, "No, dude, this is basically like a root beer, but no sugar." And he goes, okay. And I drank it. I'm like, this thing is fresh.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic beer might be my new thing.
It's still gross. I never liked beer, so it's just gross to me.
Oh, dude, when it's hot out and it's an ice cold non-alcoholic beer, it was a Miller Lite too, buddy. It was tasty. I wish I had one right now. I don't even have my Diet Cokes right now, and I'm jonesing. All right, let's do this. Drew Casablanca, how can I send you guys some golf merch from the course I work at? Chin, hit me up. Been watching since Cats early days. Love the journey. I'm here till the end. Thanks, brother.
All right, I will.
Michael Street 644. Is it true Hokit is getting sued? Isn't there about 200 people that have said the same thing? Could have said so many things so much worse. I doubt he's getting sued. They think Michelle Obama's going to sue him. No. Think the left is so crazy, right? They're up in arms about this. This is why Hokit did it, just to get traction and care where it comes from. I don't agree with it, but it's working for him. Are we going to start suing the left when they were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death? You know, it's like hellacious shit is said. It is what it is. You know how many people have said this before Hokit? This isn't an original take. It's just not. He's just doing it for this exact reason. Listen, in all honesty, Hokit's performance wasn't mind-blowing. It didn't get him to another level. I'll talk about his performance. The other stuff, I expect all this. But I was more sold on Hokit, what he did with Curtis Blades, than to Derek Lewis. He didn't look phenomenal against Derek Lewis. But it was tough. It's like, seeing Huffy destroy Michael Chandler and aged Michael Chandler landed 3 punches, did that sell you on Huffy? You're like, no, we didn't learn anything. Did you learn anything about Hokit? No. His fight before that was much tougher. So it's like, to me, he stayed the same. Got the win, big platform, but then the Michelle Obama stuff kind of hurt him. Mm-hmm. Kind of hurt him. And it hurt him in the UFC's eyes too, I think.
Also, didn't Candace Owens do like a whole series on it?
Yeah, she's
like,
fine. Yeah. Again, nothing's gonna happen. Dice Game Network. When's the Brows Chin Boys to Men collab dropping? Boys to Men seem pretty open at the moment.
They're actually coming back. It's kind of crazy.
No, I know they're coming back. I had a buddy go to their concert. There was 13 people there, and I saw someone eating chicken wings.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll announce it on Instagram.
Little chicken wings and Boys to Men, take my money, dude. He for Tease Angel. Gon wants to fight in Paris. So if Hokit fights him for the belt while he wears the American headband and wins, bro, Hokit says Bridget Macron is a man. French Prime Minister wife. Yeah, I'm familiar with Bridget Macron. Yeah, that could happen. Gio Ross, 5189. Brendan, who is the best unknown UFC fighter right now? My opinion is it's Chris Taco Padilla. It looks like he's 5-0 and 1 in the UFC. I may be biased because I fought with him on the regional scene. Isn't it weird when you have a connection with a guy, you know? There's a lot of up-and-coming guys. There's a lot of upcoming guys, a lot of people don't know, that are just monsters. It's just the evolution of the game right now. That's why I love Dana Contender Series. You know, it's so damn good. He, Fortless Angel, says, the UFC Freedom 250 production was so good. The sound and crowd was amazing. I kept forgetting they were outside. Yeah, my only caveat with that is the troops should have been ringside, octagon side, so it was louder. Because you have those elites and the super rich people there. They didn't know what the hell they were doing, so it wasn't that crunk right around the octagon. That's my only hiccup with that. Michael Street 644. Hokit has some of the quickest hands I've ever seen. Do you think he beats Aspinall? He definitely could. His hands are his 1-2. But again, if Hokit really was dialed in, he's a 205er, if not 185er. He wrestled in college at 185. Mm-hmm. You know, but there's no reason for him to do anything. But let's say shit did hit the streets for him and start going bad, he could cut to 205 if he got serious. Keep going down, Chin. Hagen, let's welcome Hagen Canteen 6798. Welcome to the Big Brown Club, dude. Welcome to the Brownies, big dog. Where are we at here?
Was it further up, maybe?
There we are.
Right.
The Cleaner 9296. I will say one of the business Ilya owns in the same building I work, and I saw the eviction sign on it like last November, so who knows how long that stuff was going on. Yeah, I think he's dealing with a lot of personal issues, and that will distract you from, you know, doing your job. Slowfit 9735. This past weekend we had the NBA Finals winner, the NHL winner, the World Cup, RAF matches, and the UFC Freedom 250. Was this the best sporting weekend of all time? It's up there. I was glad to see the Knicks win. I don't care too much about hockey unless the Avs are really playing. World Cup, I'm a fan of soccer once every 4 years, but I do like watching it. And RAF is basically every weekend. The UFC Freedom by far took the cake. By far. Outshined all of those, including the Knicks. Unless you're from New York, and then still. Jeff Cole, 4576. Any funny stories from your time in Ultimate Fighter? I mean, nothing you haven't heard. When we were talking about game plan and who we wanted to fight, we have the mics on, right? It's on TV. So me and Mitch Rome figured out, because they would always warn us not to say name brand stuff like Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Little Debbie's, cupcakes, like name brand stuff. Like, don't mention name brand because we can't use it in the footage. So whenever we wanted to talk and not for it to be on the show, I'd go, Matt, just start listing brands. And Matt would be like, McDonald's, Burger King. And we'd go through how he knows all these companies, I have no clue. He would just keep saying the names in the back, and I would just say what I needed to say. That's how we got around that. Dice Game Network. Do you think Steve Garcia was thrown to the wolves with Diego Lopez? Do you think Greg Jackson not being in his corner was a big factor? No, I think Diego Lopez is damn good, but Steve Garcia, what's he won? 7 in a row? Like, it's shit or get off the pot. So I actually like the matchup for him. Hagen Canteen, 6798. Off topic, Rogan always talks about weight cuts and getting rid of them. I think the UFC wants them because it creates more KOs. Also, speaking of best boxers, Joshua Van. Facts. Listen, I don't co-sign how Rogan's like, we need to get rid of weight classes and weighing in. Like, that's part of the game, dude. It's a discipline thing. And a lot of guys, when they cut weight, like it's a discipline, and it's part of wrestling. It's part of fighting. You know, you have to. You have to. I don't agree with that. Jeff Ross, 5189 says, this makes me so happy for you, Brent. I've been a fan since 2010, so to see your maturity is awesome, man. Yeah, thanks, man. I grew up. Cut out all the bullshit in my life. Slowfit 9735 says, I'm with you, Nick. Never liked the taste of beer. Dude, on a hot Texas summer and a nice ice-cold mug, come on, dude. Non-alcoholic beer? Come on, baby.
Drink water.
I don't drink water. When I was a kid, I drank tap water and from the hose, and that's why I'm so big. Jonathan Price, 00, says, how close are you realistically to taking a fight? I've been a long-time fan, UFC, T5K, Cats. Over the past, I've heard you drop little hints that make you think you'd be in for the right money. I would for the right money and right opponent. I've had 2 offers, but a lot of it's bare knuckle shit and not the money I was looking for. So it really have to be good for me to do it. And I have to put everything on hold. I worry about my kids watching, so I don't know. Jeff Ross, 5189. I remember the episode T-Fat-K when you broke the news that you were having your first child. That was just awesome. God, dude, that was 10 years ago. Having my first kid, that was 11 years ago. 11 years ago. I was in Marina Del Rey when that happened. North Pole Racing says, I trained MMA from 18 to 27. It's a long time, dude. It's a long-ass time. Sparring stand-up, did grappling tournaments. Part of me wants to train my son and daughter with how the world is. Do you train your kids? I do, and they do wrestling at Lake Travis High School. Tiger did jiu-jitsu for about 4 years, so they're pretty trained, but then they're just big athletes, and I keep them super athletic. We lift, we box, I hold mitts for them, so they know their way around a fight gym. Thomas Better, 618. Yo, what's harder, getting the same belt twice or 2 weight divisions feel like it's almost impossible? Jan Strickland versus Pierre Ilya. Is Jan 135 GOAT? Jan good everywhere and beat Merab O'Malley gonna lose? Yeah. Harder is getting the same belt twice is definitely hard, but your same weight class. 2 weight divisions is damn near impossible. 3 weight divisions is mission impossible. There's a weight class for a reason. It's just asking too much. Jan Biting 3158. What did you think about the lack of MMA guys in the audience? Yeah, that's the other criticism, and you can definitely critique some of the White House card. Like when they had like Conor Benn and Tyson Fury and like the boxers, like the Zuffa guys there, and the UFC fighters, they wouldn't show on TV. It's a little weird. They show Tony Hinchcliffe. It's like, show me fucking Alex Volkanovski. What are we doing? Show me the big dogs. Like, do a tribute. Have Chuck Liddell there, Tito Ortiz, Randy Couture, Brock Lesnar, Shane Carwin. Like, have the OGs there that got you here. Anderson Silva. You know, like, how are those guys not front row?
Yeah.
How are you not putting on, like, your stars?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. I don't get it.
Yeah, showing the owner of Crypto.com instead.
And Mark Zuckerberg, you're like,
Yeah.
okay, the fuck are the fighters?
Also, you see Zuckerberg and Poton talking after the loss, and I'm like, what does Zuckerberg have to say to Poton after his loss? That's important.
Yeah, and you have to have a translator there. The whole thing, just cuck shit. Great question, though. Matthew Reiser, what's next for Armin? Do they run him and Charles again? That's what I'm hearing. It's him versus Charles, 5 rounds. The biggest loser of that night is Armin. Not Ilya, Armin. What do you do with Armin? Justin ain't fighting him. Ilya's out for a hot second.
What happens with the gambling thing? With him betting $1 million?
Nothing. That's nothing. His buddy gambled. Yeah, Dana came out and it was like his buddy did the actual gambling. Ashitsu certification. Think Poton still has a shot at 3 belts? Nope. I do. Give him 2 years to get used to lightweight. Dude, he'll be 40 by then. 2 to 3 fights with guys ranked 4 through 10, not named Hokit. 2 years from now, he's fighting for a heavyweight title again. No. He's too old, man. He has to get going. Drew Casablanca says, all right, boys, I'm headed to Legoland with the little ones, B. What's your favorite amusement park to take the kiddos to? Legoland's up there, especially if your kid's under 6. They have so much shit for them to do. My favorite is not Disney, surprisingly. They don't have a ton of stuff to do for the younger kids. So you got to split time. Like you go to the main theme park and then to the little land shit. It's a nightmare, and a lot of the rides are broken down. It's too packed, and they got all woke. It's all weird. It's super expensive. Actually, Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm's the best one in California. They have everything for everybody. Nolan Snyder, 8861. Shit, keep doing these lives, Brendan. Reading abilities are going to level up big time. I know. Dude, I do so many reads for ads for the last 10 years. My reading's not terrible anymore. It's not great. I'm not Jordan Peterson, but it's way better than I come from. Caden Trujillo, 3738. Dude, I think this could be huge for you. Actually connecting with the fan base and letting them ask questions is a game changer. It might be the best thing you've done on this channel, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks, brother. It's my favorite thing to do. Devo the Doob. What would be a bigger moment? Gaethje beating Ilya, or if Conor can complete the comeback against Islam and take the 170 title? Oh, Bubba. God, that's a good question. Dude, Conor having 5 years off, hasn't won in 7 years, the biggest UFC star of all time. If he can beat Max Holloway at NHL Fight Week and then December beats Islam, who's the pound-for-pound #1 in the world, that would be bigger. Now, that's never happening, right? But that would be insane. I'm rooting for it to happen, but insane. Jeff Ross, 5189. Josh Hokit is the heavyweight Johnny Hendricks in the cage. He has better hands than Johnny. Johnny had that big overhand left, but and Johnny was like heavy for that division at 170. Hokit's very athletic, more athletic than Johnny, and he's smaller for the division, so a little different. Michael Street, 644. Can't stand Zuckerberg in the scene. Me too. Nobody's face screams I'm a pussy more than the guy. He's such a sheep, like pretending he knows about archery on Rogan. Yeah, it's just cuck stuff. And remember, he was like suppressing all this information during COVID and was receiving funding from Biden, and then gets on TRT and wears a gold chain and wears shirts like I do. And he's like, I'm a bro now. And we're all like, yeah. It's like, I guess, dude. You did all that shady stuff, and your PR team told you to get into UFC to get the bro culture, but a lot of people are buying it. I'm not. I think he's a terrible person, but whatever. Where was I at? There we are. Thomas Carino, 1170. A tad off topic, but Nate's little tag-along, Chris Avila, is the definition of tag-along. He's an awful podcast. He's awful on podcasts. See Theo Vaughn. He had fights in the UFC. Ridiculous. Nate's a waste of a ton of money on his crew. Yeah, but I don't blame the kid. You know, he's under Nate's shadow. I think his record's like 7-9 or some shit. So he's enjoying the ride as long as he can. But to Nate's credit, like at least he's loyal to his buddies, you know? And Nate's trying to help him out, but, you can only do so much. Fighting Sense, not sure if you already addressed it. Just saw the report that FBI thwarted a multi-phase terror attack that was planned at the White House. Thoughts? I sent to you boys this morning. And they were going to use drones.
It's crazy.
Do we know who was trying to do this? Do we have any information?
They haven't released that yet, from what I've seen.
Thank God it didn't happen. Thank God. Stevie G. Rodriguez, what was your favorite part of the event besides the fights? The intro with the projection over the monument was crazy. The band was probably the best part. The most shocking, like where I was like, oh my God, is when Justin Gaethje is walking through the President Hall of Fame, walking past all of the presidents. You're like, what the fuck?
That was cool.
Chills, man. Chills. Let's see. Thomas Better 618. Yo, what happened to the last video that was raffled? How did he sell it? Do you think there was a chance it was going to happen? No, I didn't even think about it. And guys like my boys at the Diesel Brothers would tell me people do it all the time. I didn't even think about it. A lot of these giveaway companies have contracts that says if you sell it, you have to sell it back to the original owner. And we just didn't do any of that. I was like, man, this is a dope ass truck. Who would do that? I found out it was sold because the shop reached out to me. It was like, hey, look what we just bought. Like, I get it. Yeah, made me sad. What can you do? Slow Fit 9735. Zuck's the biggest killer Dana has ever seen. God. But he pays him, so I get it. That fool Chris 247. What's the latest on the Tubi show? I download the app to watch a show and donuts, high-low, and donuts. Yeah, so my deal with them is we'll find out if they extend. I assume the end of this month or early next month. So my deal with them, it crushed on there. It did great. They had the most watched show on their network for that quarter. It's 4 episodes, so we had the most fully watched full 4 episodes out of any show on the network.
Sure.
So I got that information. And so to fulfill the contract, I have to release 1 episode a week on my YouTube starting this month. So it takes, I think I can release them all at once or once every week. So you guys tell me how I should do it. And then once I complete the upload to my YouTube, then we start contract negotiations.
Sure.
It just, I got to put it on the shop, on Big Brown Breakdown YouTube, on my YouTube. So I don't know if it's a fit, but that's what I got to do. So if you're only here for fight stuff, sorry, but that's the deal.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. But that's where I'm at with it. Dice Game Network. Chin, reach out to Pat McAfee. Brendan doing 10 minutes after every big UFC schooling those dudes would be fun, educational, new fans, and casuals. I love Pat.
Text him right now.
I was on Pat McAfee a long time ago. I love Pat. He's crushing it. Galvin L. Ocho. Whatever happened to Tiger Thick Whiskey? Sold it, and I don't know what they're doing with it. Sold it to
Still
big group.
have same name?
I don't know what they do with it. I
Yeah.
never see it anymore. I don't know. I still have 50 bottles at my house. Saving those. Even though I don't drink, just save them. The name Heartless Angel. LO, former fighters have said that Huffy is the Conor McGregor 2-0. They fight similar. Is it just too bad Huffy can't talk crap like Conor? We need the drama in the UFC. Yeah, and he just needs those kind of big marquee wins, and his cardio is really bad, which so is Conor's, but not as bad as Huffy's, so we'll see. Jeff Ross, 5189. Brendan, have you seen the HBO series Task? If you haven't, then as a big fan of yours, I think you would like the character Perry Chin. Please look that up, the character, and tell me that's not Bry. That's funny. I need a new show. Dark Haoki, the RAF match to make yesterday is Bo versus Hoke at open weight. That would be dope. A rematch, even though Bo's probably going to school him.
Open weight's crazy.
That'd be cool, though.
Yeah. I still think Bo tech falls him.
Yes. But it'd be fun, like a rematch. Oh, that does look like Brian, but better hair.
Give Brian a break, dude. Brian looks
I feel
way
like that's
better.
a face Brian's made to me, too.
Brian's making it right now. Captain UG 2-op. Please never fight again. Not worth it. You're my favorite fighter and would love to see you fight, but your health is more important to all of us. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I know. I know, bro. I know. I hear you. Tom's Carino 1170. Eric Nixick is up there with the coaches. Did you see all the UFC guys cheering after Justin won? Volk didn't look too happy, but everyone else did. Also glad someone fixed Rogan's tie. I know, poor Rogan. That tie was so bad, but what can you do? He's not a big tie guy. Eric Nixick's top 3, if not number 1 for me, by the way.
I saw so many pictures of that tie that I don't know which tie is real.
I know. Now it's all weird. Jeff Ross 5189. Brendan, how do you feel about Bo Nichols versus Hamzat? I personally think it makes more sense now. Yep, but Bo's still probably 3 wins away from a Hamzat level. Like, remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like, he's just starting to get his beak wet, starting to incorporate stand-up and wrestling. Like, let's let him cook. Let's let him. Now he should be ranked maybe in the top 15. Fight a 15, 14, 13 guy in 3 steps. So 15 through 11, let's fight one of those. Then we're talking 10 through 7, one of those. And then 6 to 3, one of those, and then we're cooking.
He looked great, though.
What?
He looked great.
He looked great. And everyone knows I love Bo. So, but let's slow down. Slow down. K. Duffin 33 is if Islam clears out 170-pound division, I'm talking Ian Gary, Prates, Morales, Shafkat. If he comes back, etc., would you consider him the GOAT conversation? Be tough not to. What are you at, 55? Now dominating at 70? Yeah, it'd be tough not to. Mav Miller 1, wondering what things you do to help a 6-month-old fall asleep when they're fighting, going to sleep for their lives. Also, what are the chances Gane kills someone with illegal elbows before he retires? Gane killing someone? Very likely. As far as putting the 6-year-old down, dude, I'm bad to answer this because I just hold them till they fall asleep. I'll be there an hour or 2, even though I'm not getting no sleep, and then I put them down. But I don't know if that's the way to do it.
There's a couple of comedy specials you could show them.
Yeah. Go watch my comedy special on Showtime, and and they'll be amped up. Jonathan Price 00. How has nobody asked Justin Gaethje what he's was saying to Topuria during the fight? The commentators called it out, but nobody asked. I know he was saying something to him. Michael Street 644. Ask Nick what's more impressive, 405 once or 225 30 times.
Honestly, it's such a different. It's almost like comparing 2 different sports because the strength athlete versus an endurance athlete, it's too different to compare the 2.
But I'll ask you this: what's more rare, someone benching 225 30 times?
Probably about the same.
Or 405?
Probably about the same.
I don't think so. You
I
think?
think it's point. You're in the point percentages of both. Because they say only, 1% of Americans could actually bench 225,
which is wild.
Yeah. So now you're getting up to 405. That's a crazy low number.
Yeah.
So they're both like, it depends on what type of athlete you are.
Yeah. What if you can do both? Holler. I'm
We
close
gotta
to
get you to
405.
405.
I know. I bet I could do 400 right now.
We got to do another no leg days where we
I'd be
both try
down.
to do 405.
Or maybe we just do 400.
What? The 5?
The 5 pounds a big difference, especially because I got stuck here. If you didn't take a fit, I'm driving through that bitch.
You close grip bench. You need to put your hands further away. You would have gotten that up.
I always close grip.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I do. It's a good question, though. Juke 7668. I can officially say I'm part of the long list of people's names Brendan mispronounced. It's J. Luke, not Juke. Oh, I see it. But
Because it's so small.
I
it's
just
small on my
went-
screen, so it looks like Juke. So the L's hard to see because it blends in with the J. Sorry, dude. But as far as the long list of names, dude, there's such a long list. Let's see. Oh, right there, Chin. That should work. Let's see. Caden Trujillo, 3738. Maybe they just forget to test Connor and we have the greatest comeback story of all time. That'd be awesome. Tom's Carino, 1170. Armin fights Islam 170. The only challenge to get that boring-ass Daggy out of here. God. Islam's big, man. It's tough. Tough for him or Ilya to get him out of there. Jeff Ross, 5189. My fights to make after freedom. Hokit versus Pavlovich. That's an interesting fight. That's a scary fight for Hokit. Alex versus Volkov. I feel like that's a boring fight. Sugar versus Sandhagen, finally. I think Sugar's going to wait for the title shot. I like your other ones, though. Ryan Biting 3158. Hey, Brandon, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I'm in the military. Just got off the night shift live in Sacramento. I'm getting out in October and looking to take an amateur fight in March. Love what you do. Thanks, brother. Good luck, man. Keep us posted how you do, brother. Keep doing the Lord's work. Good luck, man. Reverse Frankensteiner. What's your experience with your wife taking TRT? I think I need to get my girl to take it. She's not like on technically I guess it would be she takes like a
HRT.
yeah
Hormone replacement therapy.
Yeah.
Not testosterone. Really.
she takes like a .01.
Oh, she does take test.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be TRT.
Yeah, be TRT. Yeah.
Yeah.
She takes it once a week.
She's getting fucking jacked.
Dude, she has a huge dick now. No, in a beard. No, she takes like it's like .001. Like it's so minuscule, but it helps with the energy levels and all the hormones. It's so minuscule that I laugh at it.
But that small amount in a woman is so much more dramatic than a small amount in a man.
Oh, dude, she's no longer tired. Like her energy, like she used to be tired all the time. Like a lot of women have this problem. A lot of women. Yeah, you gotta get your blood work done. Stay weird, MJ. I saw rumors of Hokit getting sued for what he said in his post-fight interview. Do you think anything will come from this? No. What are you gonna sue him for? An opinion? Oh, Dice Game Network says once a week is good for the Tubi show. Yeah, I don't know if you just all release them at once, so I just get the contract over. I think if you want to do well, you do once a week, right? Because if you release them all at once, it bombards the page. Matthew Reitzer says, no numbered events posted after the Conor fight. Assuming we're getting Ian Gary versus Islam in August. Yep. Also, know anything about Shavkat return? He's out for a while, man. Shavkat, you see his legs? They look like my 10-year-olds.
Yeah, it's like learn how to walk again.
Yeah. He's out for a while. But, yeah, you're getting Ian and Islam in August for sure. The _ Stona. Gearhead's gone wild to be sick if it was with fighters and their rides. Yes. So if they do renew the new season – or if we have to take a different platform, I have a bunch of fighters lined up. And big names. So it's going to be sick. Jeff Ross, 51-89. Where does Justin rank among the all-time greats at 155? Got him just under Khabib. He's better than BJ. Oof. He has a win over Dustin, has the belt. Dustin's never got the belt and has better wins than him. Yeah, and he beat Dustin. Now listen, Justin has the BMF belt. He has the interim belt. He has the legit belt. And he has the White House belt. He's the only guy to ever have 4 belts. He's won every belt you can win. It's insane. Him right below Khabib, I'm cool with that. Dice Game Network says, now I want to buy a 79 Bronco and do an LS swap. Do it, bro. Fucking do it. Anything with the LS, take my money. I'm LS swapping my Hummer right now. I can't wait. I haven't had it in like a year. Can't wait. Then I'm putting a camshaft from Texas Speed in it, so that thing's going to chop. Captain UG2 up. Your new show is Widow Bay. Check it out. Oh. Buddy, I've been on Widow Bay. It is my favorite. I can't get enough of that show. I'm up to date on that, too. I love that show.
I had no idea what that was.
Yeah, I was like, Window Bay.
Widow Bay is fantastic. It's on, I think, Apple. It's so good. This is funny. Michael Street 644. I agree. Don't fight. You have just the right amount of CT. We love you. Yeah, any more, it's not fun. Abe Vasilo 79.4. Brennan, what did you think of Conor Max face-off preview they showed? Conor wasn't listening to Joe at all. They didn't set it up right. Like they shouldn't have edited. They should have played the whole thing so we have context. So it was a little off-putting.
Felt strange.
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. It was just like, oh my God. It was just too much. Too much. Caden Trujillo said 37-38. I think Islam has a legit chance to go to 85 and be the first ever 3-division champ. Too small for 85, Bubba. It would depend who was there, but I'm telling you, man. These big, you have 55er fighting at 85. I'm telling you. 85er fighting at heavyweight. I'm telling you. There's a reason it's never been done. It's just too much. I don't think so. Islam would have his fucking hands full at 85, man. So full. Thomas Carina, 1170. You are who you say you are. For Sugar was awesome. Justin, a win for all of us. Blue collar, 0 nails left. So you said Hokit is to 185. Back to strict wins, armbar, trash. He was gaffed after the first 2. So you said Hockett to 185? Back to Strickland wins armbar. Trash. He was gassed after the first 2. Oh, you're saying Hockett would have an issue with cardio? Not if he was lighter, but for a big guy, like imagine his cardio against Curtis Blades was insane. That Derek Lewis fight didn't push him higher. That was a tough one. The_Stoner. Your comedy special was better than Tony Hinchcliffe's on Netflix. His was a huge bomb. At least you made us laugh. I don't know if I can co-sign that. Tony's pretty fucking great. I didn't see his special, though. Tony's always been a better roaster. It's tough to be a roaster and straight up stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a power hitter and a good base hitter.
Sure.
Like usually those guys are. It's tough.
It's a different style.
Different style. Tony's great though.
And check out Shiz's little band again.
Damn, Shit's Little Bam sent 5 Thick Boy gift memberships. I'm not sure how that works, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 people can join the chat.
He picks whoever he wants to just give memberships to.
That's freaking cool, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. The Cleaner 9296. Brent, I see you're not sold on Huffy. He only looked bad against BSD, and now with 155 being a striker division, you seriously think outside of Armin he can't steal a top 5 win? No, I agree. Because the division's all strikers, he's going to do well. He's going to do well. If they play their cards right, he's your champ. So, no, again, I'm not sold on because of the grappling issues. But, again, to your point, if he can just avoid Armin, he's good. Drew Loya, 1489. Who do you think wins, Tom or Gon? This Tom situation is very weird. Any insight? I don't have any insight. No. Tom's fight is with Dana, and that never ends well. I would pick Tom over Gon. Again, I'm not sold on Gon either. I think Tom beats him, but who knows? The Auto Guy Production says, but 6 foot is a prerequisite.
Prerequisite.
Referring to,
Not sure.
let us know. Velvet_Thunder 10. Do you think Shavkat could come back and still have the aura of invincibility? He seemed invincible before the accident when he was active. It'd be tough, man. Being out that long is going to be tough. Jay Valencia 27. Welcome to the Big Brown Club, big dog. Welcome to the Brownies. Jay Valencia 27 says, what do you think Jake Paul and Ronda are thinking after the White House event? They knew it was going to be big. They knew, but they're just selling their fight. They know they can't compete with the UFC. They know. Jeff Ross 5189. Honestly, I don't know. It's unrealistic, but I would love if you did this live chat 7 days a week. I feel like
Oh God.
7 days a week's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep it at 2 for now, dude. But I feel you. Auto Guided Productions. Opinion, probably not the word he meant to use. Heartless Angel says, how about this scenario? Gon fights Hockett wins. Poton knocks out some ranked 2 to 5 guy. Poton versus Hockett, triple champ, long shot, but possible? Definitely possible. Yeah, Poton, it's tough where he goes from here. One genuine truth. Did anyone else notice Joe Rogan making several mistakes when speaking over the weekend? Do we know if he's okay or if he was off his speaking game? It happened at the weigh-ins and during Freedom 250. I didn't see the weigh-ins. I saw one hiccup that he had. He's human, though. He's human. I wouldn't be alarmed by any of it. Andrew Rea, 2564. You got to do a Gearheads Gone Wild episode with Justin and his new truck if he gets it from Armin. That's a great idea. Hopefully he gets that new Rumblebee. That'd be sick. We'll definitely try to make that happen. I did have a company reach out to bring back Food Truck Diaries as well.
Yeah? Nice.
Big boy company's like, what if we bring that back? I'm like, if you guys want to book the fighters, like, we'll handle all of it. I'm like, let's talk. We'll
That'd be
see.
cool.
J. Luke, not Juke. J. Luke 7668. Poton just released a video saying that the legal was basically why he lost. Go check it out. That's not good. That's not why he lost, Bubba. See, that's not good. That's not why he lost. It's not good. It didn't help. You're getting so fucked up, dude. Ugh, you don't want to see that. Slowfit 9735. How did you meet Nick and have him become part of the squad? Mark Harley sent him to us. Just kidding.
I was like,
Through Callan.
yeah.
Yeah, through Callan. Because you were opening for Callan.
Yeah, I was opening for like 4 years. back then. Yeah.
For a while, yeah, and then we just became friends. Mark B578, Big Brown, did anyone ever tell you look like my childhood hero, Julian Rios? Bring him up.
Julian Rios?
I don't know who that is. Patrick Martinez, 2451. What happened to your Bronco? Dude, I sold that thing so fast. It was so underpowered, but I was the first one to get one in California, so I made money off of it. The Raptors are cool now, but I wish they came with the V8. I think maybe the Raptor R's do. I don't know if they offer the V8 in the Bronco. But either way, it was cool. I dug it. My kids dug it. What's my vehicles right now? So it's still in the shop. I should get it back this week, God willing. I got my Ram 2500 AV, the diesel R swap stuff on it. That thing's going to be cooking. I got my H1, it's my Humvee, military Humvee with the PowerStroke 6.0. I have my Jeep Wrangler 392 that's getting swapped right now with a 426 from Texas Speed. And then I have my H1 two-door truck that we're swapping the Blueprint LS motor in it with 700 horsepower. So those are what's cooking right now. Brennan, no disrespect. Just call me Black Jeff or Jeff Ross. So don't put Jeff Ross 5189. Just call me Big Jeff. Black Jeff? Captain UG Op, thanks for every podcast you've ever done. You made my life and job way easier to deal with. Thanks to you and Brian and Chin. Thanks, brother. That's why we do it. Caden Trujillo, 3738. The only reason I think Islam has a chance is he's using his wrestling in such a different way than Hamzat does. Islam is unrelenting pressure, and he's not afraid to be boring. Agree. Could be a problem. Agree. Depending on who's at the top when he gets there. Jeff, or I should say Black Jeff. Baseball question, what's your favorite ballpark? I'm biased, but San Diego's Petco Park is by far the best. Couldn't agree more, especially if you have kiddos, because you stay at the hotel right across the street, the Pendry. You stay right across the street and can walk to the park. It's fantastic. Petco's the best. My favorite's the Dodgers, but the parking's a nightmare, but Petco's by far the best. Michael Street, 644. Baseball, nope. Is your little girl progressing every week? I know she's made big steps, but can you continue to see improvement? Yeah. I mean, she's going to like this preschool thing right now, so she's around the kids, so that's helping. And she made like a vast improvement, like crazy, and then now it's like kind of slow tailoring down. So I think it's just gonna get better and better, God willing. Let's hope.
That's awesome, by the way.
Yeah, man. Thank God. Can we get so Matthew writes, says, can we get a Brian Callen BJJ instructional? No, sir. But he'll tell you about it. Velvet _ Thunder 10. Patient, Francis Ngannou that beat Stipe versus Prime Aspinall. Who you got? Man, there's still a lot of questions that need to be answered about Aspinall, especially after that Gone thing. Like, he didn't look great in that, so a lot of questions left. I guess he Aspinall after his comeback with his eyes. The Holy Goalie 111 says, also, Chin better remember the Sean Ware stuff for the current events. Michael Street 644 says, the comedy and everything else you attempt, I admire your fucking attitude. Don't care about opinions, never lose that. Yes, sir, that's what we do. But fuck, attitude. I know what you're saying, dude. Slow Fit 9735. These new lives being the Q&As, are you still going to do fan questions and the Big Brown breakdowns? Notice Sunday episode was only 16 minutes. I think most of it, not all the questions, are being asked in these lives. I know. What do you guys think? Should we still do the lives?
I'm saying yeah, because you also get the people who for people here, they could get direct access and ask you live questions. But then for other people who don't have time throughout the, like, let's just say they don't have time during the week.
Yeah.
It might be they still want to get their questions in. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. We'll keep it
Some people's
as is for
scheduling's
now.
tough.
We'll keep it as is for now. But we're going live on Mondays now, so the episode doesn't come out so late, and then this comes out, so then they're like eating each other. So now you get a show on Monday, you get a show on Tuesday, Wednesdays we have off, you get a show on Thursday, you get a show on Friday.
Yeah.
The Cleaner 9296. Joe speaks for a living. He's keeping up convos in astrophysics, and we're here catching second-hand CT with our boy. Mistakes happen. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. But again, who knows? Who knows? Joe's out in the sun. He's been on air for 5 hours. You know, shit happens, dude. The Holy Goalie 111. Did you get around to watching Sexy Beast on Paramount or Dutton Ranch? No, but Dutton Ranch is coming up for me. We're doing some remodeling on the house and stuff, so it's a shit show. But so I haven't been able to watch any of my shows. Stevie G. Rodriguez, maybe firing the kid live once a week because the census is in. Everyone loves you live.
Yeah, let's discuss.
Isn't it easier for you though, Chin? Because it's less.
It's just we can't really play the stuff yet, you know, on air.
Do you think it matters though?
Honestly, I'd rather us not do all that stuff. If you guys could just talk the whole time, that'd be great.
But even if you bring it up, but it's not for the viewers, I think it's fine.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like I could show you guys.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
and it's
I mean,
less it's less production for you. And
we should
we're
ask the
knocking it
fans.
out.
We should ask the fans if they prefer, you know, if it's cool with them that there's nothing on the screen when you guys are talking about.
Yeah,
it,
do you guys
videos.
care? Do the fans care? Do you guys care about graphics and stuff the way it looks
Like,
on
when
YouTube?
we watch
I
video
don't
clips.
think they give a shit.
I don't think they give a shit. I also, but the thing, I'm not a YouTube guy, so I only listen to podcasts. So I don't care about how the graphics.
Yeah,
are
let's
or
see what they
anything
say.
like
I mean,
yeah.
I'd be totally down for it. Yeah, we would have to get more equipment, but yeah, I'd be down for it.
Thomas Carino 1170. I graduated high school with Bert Kreischer, Jesuit, Tampa 91. Are you friends? Probably has happened, but can't recall seeing you two together. I think Alex retires. Yeah, me and Bert are super close. Bert really helped me out when I first started stand up. I love Bert. I haven't talked to him a little bit, but we always check in with each other. I love Bert. One genuine truth. Has there ever been a UFC event that 100% of the fights ended with KO or TKOs, at least no decisions? I know UFC Freedom 250 was only 7 fights, but still cool. I think there has been 1 or 2 before. Obviously not this magnitude, but it has happened before. Dice Game Network. How do you guys like the new studio? The raccoon with the stogie in DC is sick. Thanks, dude. I got this at the Stockyard in Fort Worth. And there used to be a bear there, but now it's a Diet Coke. 80 in Trujillo, 3738. Bro, I saw Delia's this weekend. Guys, it's freaking hilarious. Also kind of jacked. You're not the only one thick boy anymore. Yeah, he still has really skinny legs, though.
Dude, he I just DM'd him because he's on a bulk right now.
Yeah.
Let's see how big he gets.
Yeah, he has good genetics, too. Big shoulders, big back, big nose, big forehead. Ashuitsu certification. Thoughts on having Chin watch the fights at your house and record an instant reaction for you? Like Mighty Mouse and so many other put out right when the fight's finished. I like seeing yours. Yeah, I don't think like that fight got done at midnight. I'm at my house, I'm my family. I got fucking Chin there with a
I
camera.
know me just hanging out with you with the
Chin's
just
all.
camera like.
It just ends at midnight. Chin's all. You're live.
You can do it with your phone, honestly. I think people just.
I
wanna
can do it
get
with my
tape.
phone. It's just a lot. Yeah. Especially that night at midnight. I was coaching 2 games out in the sun before that. It's just a lot.
You could just bring a camera to your house with a tripod.
It's
And
just a
just-
lot. Yeah, I hear you.
He's
I
like,
hear you.
fuck that, dude.
CVG Rodriguez, more content because I watch it all. Oh, man. I feel like I do a ton of content, dude. Captain UG, 2-up. Yes, it's all cool. Thanks, man. Galvin Ocho, question for you both. Can Nick, my son is 10 years old, plays soccer, but wants to start lifting. There's a few times I get home and I catch him lifting. What's a good workout to start him off with?
I think calisthenics is the way to start it off. Push-ups, body weight squats. I mean, 10 years old.
I mean, my kid's 10. He does bench, deadlift, pull-ups, farmer carries.
Did he start with calisthenics though?
Yeah, when
younger?
he was little, like in his room, he'd do sit-ups
Just
and
to
push-ups.
like really build that mind-muscle connection.
Yeah, but at 10, he can start to get cooking a little bit. And then I'll have him do like the machines, like shoulder press, bench. I'll have him
Yeah.
do leg press. Like, I'll make the machines fun. Bosty's 6 and does all the machines. In
For
farmer's
sports, especially though, I would do like Olympic like lifts. Like I would do.
That's where it gets dicey with like snatches and power
No,
cleans
what,
and
what
shit.
I mean more of like the power lifter strength type of things, like where you're just building strength. So like squat, deadlift, bench press. Those
Yeah.
are the big 3 that I'd say
Meat and
are.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang
You just don't want them to
cleans
get
is
too
scary.
hurt, and you don't have to go too heavy. Like, it's still working out their muscles. you
Yeah.
know? Let's see. Hagen Canteen 6798. If Rob beats Jan, do you think Sugar moves up to 145? Has speed, power, footwork, and height to make a run. Agree. What if Ilya goes back to 45 and they do Sugar Ilya at 45? The Cleaner 9296. I mostly listen to you on YouTube sometimes. I stop working to look what's going on the current events, but that's just me.
Talking about like if we need graphics.
Yeah,
or-
Black Ross says I don't care about. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, Black Ross says I don't care about the graphics. Stevie G says yeah.
We can give it a shot.
Icom1219. Hey, brother, showing love from Tucson, Arizona. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Me and my wife love seeing that you're doing more content with you and your wife together. I know. We've been so busy we haven't been able to shoot anything together, but we're on it. Thank you, man. CVG Rodriguez. We don't need to see the videos because it's viral enough. We know what you're talking about already.
Makes
CVG
sense.
Rodriguez. The point is your takes, not the videos. Facts. Azul Vasquez 7852. What's up, fam? Did you get a new Rolex? Thought I seen a gold Daytona on the wrist the other day. No, I've had that. I probably had that for like a year and a half. Yeah, I've had it, bud. Thanks for noticing, though. Yeah, Black Ross says, what's ever better and easy for you guys, too? No graphics unless it's easy for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's much harder. So that's
I don't think anyone gives a shit.
That's it. Yeah, that's way easier. We just gotta get equipment.
Big Tone 707. Do you feel like there's parallels to Justin Elliott and Nate Connor? Two guys on top of the world who met a durable, tough guy who won't back down, keeps coming. Yeah, 100%. 100%. They're too big. Their power wouldn't translate, and they're really durable, and you can see them just kind of melting in there. Gemma CR. On the recent Two Bears, One Cave, Bert and Tom talked about having a funeral or having a celebration of life. Which would you choose? Celebration of life.
Yeah.
Like a party, but I'm still there in the casket, but also embalm my body where I'm like, you know?
That'd be so creepy, dude. If
weird.
you're just excited.
Celebration of life.
I'm all,
Yeah, that'd be
you walk in,
scary.
I'm all,
You're not there.
holding Diet Cokes, I'm all,
Everyone's like touching you.
I think a funeral. You need a funeral for all the sad people. That'd be weird for them to just glaze you when you're not in the room.
or maybe you do like a funeral, like it's half and half. So you do a funeral for the people that want to be sad and do their thing, and then as soon as that thing ends, like 2 hours, it should only be an hour. Then after that, it's a party.
That works.
Everybody, this is your DJ here. Please make your way to the dance floor to celebrate Big Brown Brendan Shaw. Black Ross says, Brent, I'm going to steal your swag. Where did you get that globe? I love that thing. Does it glow up? Yeah, it does glow up. I don't know where I got
Yeah,
this.
I got it. Remember for Brian during our gift exchange because you remember the continents. He gave me crap about the
Oh,
continents.
that's right.
Chin's good.
Caden
with gifts.
Trujillo, 3738. Would you collab with guys like DJ or MMA Guru? Feel like those guys could be a fun dynamic for fight breakdowns? Yeah. Yeah, love DJ to death. MMA Guru, I don't know. I like him. Fan
He'd
of the
be a
dude.
cool one.
He's cool.
Yeah.
We've DM'd back and forth. We agreed to do something together, but we want to do it. We don't want to do it via Zoom. We want to do it in person. So
He's
like
in England
me.
though, right?
Zoom sucks. Yeah, but he comes to the States.
Yeah.
The Cleaner 9296. Ching, can you get a little desk set up and all you got to do is turn on the live and speak after, but that's the whole other job. I'm cool with this format.
I'm not sure what that means. So
Jaguar Paul 1011. Bro, I'm late. God damn it, I was listening to your show. Came out yesterday, baby. Jaguar Paul 1011. I missed on Friday because I was at a funeral. Sorry, man. Slow Fit 9735. Don't mean to pry. Don't feel obligated to answer, but heard on the Josh Thompson fighting the kid, you and Brian haven't been to each other's houses. Any particular reason for that? Find that odd with how close you are. I know. Listen, Brian and I in LA, I was in my house for 10 years. He came once.
I could speak to that too. Brian lives so fucking far away.
But even in LA, even in LA, we're about 45 minutes away from each other. But even before I was married, before I had Joanna in my life, or even before I had a girlfriend, I had my own place in Marina Del Rey, a townhouse. Brian never came to it. Brian's just not that guy.
No.
And I would go to his house, but he never saw where I lived. And then out here, I'm so busy with my kids. Like, I'll leave from here, pick them up from baseball camp, and then they have football practice. Then I make them dinner. I'll watch my shows with them. You know, like, we're so busy. Like, I don't have time to chill. Like, I just don't have time to have Brian over.
It also feels like the older I get, the less time I have to, like, do gatherings. Like, when I'm not doing stand-up, like, I'll see my friends doing, like, out at shows. But otherwise, everyone's so busy that it's almost impossible to really get, like, a real get-together.
It's impossible unless you have a kid that's my age and he's on one of his teams. Like, I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't have time. Mm-hmm. It's all good. It's not that me and Brian don't love each other, but even when I was single, living in Marina Del Rey, Brian never came to my house. Fix my name just for you, J. Luke. Oh, the capital L. That helps, dude. Big Tone 707. Sugar versus Corey needs to happen. It does, but it'd be better if it's for a title. I think Sugar needs to wait for his title shot. The Cleaner 9296. I wish Ilya would just choose a division and work on clearing it, honestly. It should be 145 for him.
Agreed.
Mark B 578. I call 2026 UFC fire the Unks. Bunch of 35 plus champs. Love the old man power. These old dudes ain't nothing. These old war horses. Look at all the champs. A lot older. And real fighters. Caden Trujillo 3738. Honestly think Sugar would be such a hard fight for Ilya. 45. He's so fast. His move is freaking crazy. Yeah, the wrestling could be an issue though. People forget Topuria can wrestle his ass off. That'd be an issue for Sugar. Abe Vasilio 794. Brenton, has the White House card the only UFC card that has gone with all finished the main card? Also, you can just say Abe. My username is too long. Thanks, Abe. Yeah, these usernames are tough. No, I'm pretty sure there's one or two. Look it up, Chin. There's been one or two cards that were all finishes. I'm almost positive, but I don't know for sure. CJ Go 64. What's harder, raising boys or girls? I'll let you know. My girl's only 2 now, and she has such an attitude, and the boys were not that way. So we'll see. There you go. So UFC Fight Night, Rockhold Bisping 2014. We call it the perfect card. All 11 fights on the card ended in a finish.
Wow.
Santos versus Hill in 2022. All finishes. And then UFC Freedom 250. Yeah. So what I said, 1 or 2? 2. All right, boy. Still got it. Dice Game Network. Brendan, you still watching 1,000-Pound Scissors? No, I'm over those big bitches. My girl and I call Soda and Sodies now because of that show, Sodies. I know. They were funny, but then they got on Ozempic. I liked them when they were fat. It's not funny when they get skinny anymore. Then you're just watching like two rednecks. Like
2 saggy rednecks.
Yeah, like gossip. I'm like, no. It's funny when you're fat and sweating.
Yeah.
Saggy redneck.
They're saggy now. It's weird.
Matthew Reiser, can we get Tim Kennedy back on? Not sure if he still follows UFC, but he would be cool to see you two break it down. Yeah, he doesn't follow it like I do. Like, that's what's weird is like a lot of guys that used to fight or did UFC content, they don't follow it like I do. So you'll be surprised. I'll call them and be like, yeah, dude, how about this? Like something like deep into fighting. They're like, what happened? I'm like, I'll call you back. Dark Heyoka, we're used to 2 episodes a week and Shop Show. All the extra content you're putting out now is more than enough. A live TVAK would be dope, but we don't need it. I need a live every aspect of your life. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Thanks.
You missed the one about the trivia show. They enjoyed us trolling Brian.
Oh, that was funny.
For the record, I gave Brendan, I wrote down all the answers on the paper before just to piss Brian off.
And Brian was pissed.
Yeah, we got to think of another way to troll Brian.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Slowfit 9735. Question for all 3. Anyone have any pets? You have a dog, man, Donnie. He's running me nuts now, though.
I have no pet right now. It's so hard.
No pet.
Chin has no pet, no plants, no girl.
I lost
Nick
mine
has
in
a
the
girl, no pets, no plants.
Yeah,
I
lost
have
mine in the
plants,
breakup.
kids, girl, and a dog. And we were going to get another one, but this little fucker's giving us a run for our money.
What's pissing you off?
What?
What's Donnie doing now?
Just doesn't listen. And I don't like small dogs. My wife got him. She tricked me. I was like, he's a regular golden doodle, right? She's like, yeah, he comes. He's miniature. I'm like,
He's
God
a sweetheart.
damn
I
it.
love him.
Now,
He's cute.
My last dog was a miniature dachshund, and I was at pit bulls growing up.
Me
and
too.
Then, like once I grew into it, I was like, he's the best. But
Donnie's super loving and like doesn't have a mean bone in his body. The kids love him. He sleeps with the boys. He's cool. Keeps shit in the house, though. Drives me nuts. Azul Vasquez 7852. Whatever happened to that C6ZR1 you had in some that I was going to get? Went and saw it with my boys. Agreed on money. Put it down deposit. Then the builders of it, my boys, I don't want to say who it is. The builders of it were like, yo, that ZR1 has some issues. Don't get it. I'm like, what? So they masked some issues, so I backed off. The C6ZR1's still my favorite Corvette, so I still want to get one. I'll find one.
Oh, they're just finishing.
That full Chris 247 says, Mr. Shalman, then picograms. Abe says, I saw on another MMA YouTube channel comparing you and Hokit. I think you're a better fighter so far. Hokit is early in his career, but all I know is you finishing that armbar. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. I haven't even thought about that. Yeah, as far as jiu-jitsu, my jiu-jitsu's definitely better. His wrestling's better than mine. Striking still up in the air. Yeah, but he's young. He's young. But to your point, I think you're a better fighter so far. Yeah, Hokit has a long way to go. He's still early in his career. He's a beast, man. I'm a huge Hokit fan. How long have I been going?
Let's see. Hour 40.
All right, 20 more minutes. We go 2 hours today. Let's go 20 more minutes. All right, kids. Well, so it's 12:42 right now. I'm going to go to 1 o'clock, making this the longest live chat ever. Let's see. Black Ross says, Brennan, would you ever do another collab with Chael? As a fan of you both, I love listening to you both back to back because you guys have such different opinions. Yeah, I love Chael. Chael's one of my absolute favorite human beings. Whenever he wants. Caden Trujillo 3738. Why don't you guys all watch the fights together? Just schedule or just family time stuff? Feel like it would make sense to have you, Nick, and Chin all do live reactions. Family. Like this last one, I rushed home from my son's baseball game right at 7 o'clock. Was able to eat some dinner. Thank God I was delayed. And then I'm watching with my family, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Goalie 111. U.S. won, Mexico won, Scotland won. At the World Cup, then Freedom 250, best of all time. What a week. Yep.
For the record, I think you should. I like people just saying their nicknames. Like you could just say Andrew, Caden.
I just got to know their nicknames. Like the Holy Goalie, that's easy. Dylan D.
Dylan.
Let's be real. Sean ain't ever beating Marab or Nurmagomedov. Yeah, it's going to be tough to beat Marab for him. That's why I need Peter Yan to win it if you're a Sugar fan. Or he needs to go to 145. Patrick Martinez, do you ever have any fights growing up? What made you want to start? Also, did you know that you could whip your big bro Jay? No, never beat Jay. I beat him once. My record's like 1 in 5,000. I beat him when I was like 10. I didn't have a lot of fights growing up. It's mainly my brother, but I got in so many fights with my brother, but never any of that stuff. This dude says, Brendan called me Black Ross. That's my official name now. Sick. Nolan Snyder says, when Theo busted into fighting a kid as the Rat King is one of my favorite videos ever. Yeah, those were the days, man. Stevie G says, back in high school, they had a 1,000-pound club with 3 lifts, bench, deadlift, squat. What do you think you get right now with all 3 of those totals, you and Nick?
I'd say probably around like 1,300.
Yeah, I'd kill that now. I was part of that club in high school, by the way. Yeah, I'd do pretty well on that. Probably blow out my asshole doing the squat, but I could figure it out. Caden, the username thing, just say Caden. I had to add the done numbers to make it count. I'm with you, dude. Sorry, man. A live Q&A for the TFAT would be cool. You boys see a lot of love. Yeah, Thomas, maybe I'll finish, but all KOs, I doubt it. Yeah, true. Maybe the first KO, all KO card. That's fair. No submissions. One Genuine Truth says, Sweet Tooth is a good show for the whole family. What's it on, bub? Black Ross says, Brandon, I always wanted to ask you if you ever heard of Stump the Shab on ESPN back in the day. Yes, dude. He was my favorite. Thank God we didn't look anything alike, but Stump the Shab was a great show. That motherfucker knew everything about sports.
Yeah?
You never saw it? Oh, yeah. This dude knew everything. You try to stump him, this motherfucker knew everything about all sports. I feel like I've asked this 5 times, but have you seen Michael film? Oh, Michael Jackson? And that's from the Holy Goalie. No. No, unless they're going to get into all the dark stuff, I'm not into it. I need the real truth. It's like watching a JFK movie right now or a Charles Manson movie. Unless you're going to get into the real, I'm out, dude. I'll keep my ass on the internet in the dark arts. Damien Heron. Hey, man, been catching the pods for like 8 years now. Love to see your grind evolution. Have you heard the Mick podcast yet?
Move the mic.
The Mike podcast yet? Jaguar Paul says, what did Nick have to say about his boyfriend getting beat up?
I was hurt.
He was sad.
And my workout playlist is 3 Days Grace, Slipknot, and a bunch of Dragon Ball Z edits.
And 3 Doors Down. Black Ross says, I don't mean to glaze, but when it comes to pure boxing, Brandon's one of the best heavyweight boxers in UFC history. Yikes, Black Ross. Not sure about that, buddy, but I'll take the compliment. Looks like BVAC Clacko. What a night it was to be American. Say less. It's always good to be American, but especially on Sunday night. Caden says, dude, I'll be in every one of these. So sick. What's all 3 of you guys' favorite fighters of all time? Mine's Crow Cop, Big Nog, Kimbo.
Of all time, GSP and John Jones.
I like Shogun, too.
Choco Dough. That's what got me really into the sport.
Shogun?
Oh, Chuck Liddell.
Oh, Choco.
Big Overeem fan, Victor Belfort. There's so many for me. So many.
But he said 1, right? So
Yeah, I like Rich Franklin coming up. BJ Penn.
It's hard to pick one.
Sean Shirk. It's
You
way
could
too
pick.
hard.
If I could pick one from each generation, it'd be a lot easier. Just because each generation is hard. It's hard to pick in total.
Oh, yeah,
Hagen
Rampage.
Canteen says, best spectacle I've ever seen in sporting events. UFC did it right. They sure did. Shane Sun says, it would be peak if McGregor beats Max and beats Justin. It'd be insane. Caden says, Rampage got me in the sport. Yeah, I love Rampage. One of my faves. Is that it, dudes?
Yeah, we're caught up for now.
We got to the end?
Well, they're still typing in, but
All right. We're going to go for 12 more minutes. Let's send them, boys. We got 12. Let's do it. Can we do 2 hours? Are we? Oh, we're being naughty. Slow Fit says, you guys remember Zion's? That stuff messed up my gut for life. Dude, remember the Zion's girl?
yes, she's
Amber.
So, wait,
Amber.
I just remember Chuck on the commercials.
You're gay. You don't remember it was the Amber girl, the Zion's girl? Those
No.
commercials? Oh, buddy.
Uh-uh.
Let me put you on ball here. Let me put you on game.
So I was just worried about Chuck.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, this commercial gets you rock hard. No, Chin, it's from fucking 40 years ago.
I know, but I'm just
You went to the current
no. These,
Zion's page. Just type in Zion's commercial
Is
with
Zion
Amber.
still around?
Zion's Amber commercial, for God's
Zion's
sake.
Amber commercial.
Zion's Amber.
Hold up.
What are you doing?
Let me switch account.
I feel like right now, behind Brennan, you should be hearing "Hello, darkness, my old friend." Waiting for this.
That's like
No. You know
Yeah,
what?
it's gonna be hard to
We're not
find.
going to find it. I'll find it for you guys. Chin's- all right.
how dare you?
It's tough.
I typed in exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
This girl,
Yep.
Amber Nicole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amber Nicole
That's,
Miller.
got
that's
that.
Tito's girl right now.
Yep.
She got that JWoww look.
You got to see her in that commercial, bud. You got to see her. Slowfit 9735. What do you guys think about the Ring Girls' outfits? Seem to be very classy and not super revealing. I loved them.
Nah, thought they were goofy.
Oh, you're a terrorist.
They look goofy.
They were so dope.
Mm-mm.
Captain UG says Cherry Rush was my favorite. Yeah, Zions was lit back in the day. Andrew Riot 2564. What's your thoughts on cutting weight for girls with all the body image stuff from society and social media? Cutting weight if they're professional fighters or like your 18-year-old cutting weight for a fucking vacation? I think I said Chin's doing it again.
Then he redacted it.
Black Ross, you're the fucking man. I love the live chats. Made my day at work. You made it go by fast. Love it, dude. Nick, top 5 anime. Not on this chat, bud. Rudy
TBC's
Garcia.
number one.
Breast pre-workout drink. I've tried Eno Explode. Eno Explode back in the day was wild. Giants, they sucked. Pump fuel, insane. I went from doing 3 sets, 10 to 10 sets of 10, no fatigue. Wow.
All time, Jack 3D.
Yeah.
When it had meth
Jack
in it.
3D make you see the Lord with biceps. Abe says Jake and Rhonda did a good job promoting MVP, make us think it could match the White House, but in hindsight, they weren't even close. No, not even remotely close. But it's all good. Andrew says high school girls can't wait for wrestling. Oh, man, that's what you sign up for. Like I got buddies. His girl's a high school wrestler. She's one of the top in Florida. She's maybe getting a scholarship to Iowa. She has to cut weight, but it's part of the gig.
I was cutting almost 40 pounds in high school.
Yeah, it's part of the gig. Jack 3D was basically MDMA.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was the Wild West back then. You go to GNC and be like,
You can
I'll
get-
take the BSN.
And they had real anabolics in it. It was awesome.
Yeah. Dark Hayeko, Amber Nicole Miller. Yep, you got it, bud. You redacted it, though. Slow Fit, Jack 3D is goated. Got to find the banned formula on the black market. It has to be out there.
Someone's got to have a bottle.
But it didn't have like ephedrine in it and shit.
No, DMAA, I think it was, which is like basically meth.
Kaden says, how about the nuts on Zahibi walking out to old Canada and to get slapped? Yeah, you can't be walking out to that and not get beat up.
You looked like Baki in your prime. If that's a sick reference.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, look up Baki.
Hama?
BAKI.
ICOM 1219. What's your thoughts on young
That's the dream physique.
Kavanaugh? Oh, he's a beast, dude. Whoa. Baki Hana.
It's a lot of trend.
Yeah. I wish I looked like that. Charles Dilla Hunt says, is Whitman the greatest coach of all time? You can't say of all time. He's definitely top 5. Thoughts on having more than 15 people ranked in each weight class? Nope. I think they should only do top 10. Thomas says, highly recommend Night Agent on Netflix. Which is worse, Hoket armbar on Nick's or Nick's takes? Best UFC ever. Great weekend. What
Nick's
the fuck was
winning
that
was
Fury
awesome.
thing? The Fury thing was so bad. It was like in your face. It made no sense.
Yeah, he had this big. You'd think he was coming out to fight. I had no idea what was happening.
It
I
was
think I
so
texted
bad.
you when it happened. I was like, "What's happening right now?"
Dice Game Network says, just imagine if Bones was on the card. Would have been perfect. Yeah, it would have been dope. Charles Hunt says, were the Eric Trump DMs to DC real? No. We found out it's all fake.
What?
Black Ross says, MVP card seems even worse now. Literally not one fight I care about. I'm sorry, I don't care about Francis until he gets back to fighting high-level MMA. Agree. You look at that Netflix card, like, Jesus Christ, like in hindsight, like none of it mattered. There were nothing's at risk.
Mm-hmm.
No one really cared.
It was for funsies.
And also, do you know anybody talking about it now? Like, how long have we been talking about UFC 250? Freedom. I
Yeah.
mean, for forever.
Because everything in it is relevant. Nothing in that
No.
is relevant at all.
It's a one-off. I'll take it, but yeah, you got that. Well, top 10 is way better than having a top 15 for heavyweight as a joke. Yep.
No, we didn't ban the goalie.
No, goalie, we didn't ban you. Again, I have nothing to do with it, but it says I've been banned or something. She didn't ignore my questions. He said, sorry for us spamming. All good, baby. Charles Delahunt says, have you taken an update on the Ali Act yet? Is it good for fighters? Just a way for them to monopolize boxing. I guess exactly where it's at now. I'm not current on it. I guess exactly where they're at now. I know Muhammad Ali's like grandson was getting involved with it. Slowfit 9735. Can you talk about how difficult it was for Justin to get through that liver shot? That's what people in this whole thing, because he beat the brakes off him, all the damage was done to Ilya. You don't realize how close Justin was to being finished.
Well, you know, I rewatched it again because I want to hurt myself, and I think that if he really wanted to finish that fight, he
Keep
could
it on the feet.
Either that, or if he wanted to just keep on just throwing punch. But what he actually tried to do the same
That Khabib did.
that he tried, and
Yeah,
he
a
wasted
reverse
so
triangle.
much energy
I
in
know.
that I'm like, I was screaming at the television. I was like, "What are you doing?" Because if he could have just kept on raining. Justin he even said between the rounds, he goes, dude, those body shots hurt.
This dice guy's this dice game network's spot on. He goes, yeah, an hour of questions is good, man. Hour of 15 on good dates. At this point, even I'm tired. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Luke Thomas did a mini doc on it like 3 minutes ago on Instagram. All right, I'll check it out. All right, I think this is it, dudes. The Holy Goalie says, how cool was when they played Toby Keith on Kersey on the Red, White, Blue on Sugar Sean 1? Dude, so sick. The Cleaner 92-96 says, I rewatched it well last night. Ilya maybe could have won round 4.
It was debatable.
Yeah. Dylan D, Thick Boy, thanks for the stream. Thanks, brother. Yeah, Black Ross, they're literally going to be talking about the Freedom Card for the history books 100 years from now. Agree. No one's going to remember VP. Thanks for all you do, man. Keep this shit up. Brown is coming strong. Love you guys, man. Best MMA live chat out there for the wash dads like me. Love it, dude. All right, man. I love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This is the longest one we've ever done. That's it, man. That's it. We did it. I will see you guys. I'm back in here on Thursday. Probably do a live Big Brown regular show on Thursday, and then we're live chat on Friday.
Can I give a shout out?
Give a shout out.
Check out No Leg Days on YouTube.
There you go. Go check it out. Love you guys. Brownies. I'm Big Brown. I'm out. Those are fun, right?